Okay, so you're live.
We're live. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my BookTube channel, Marlicious Meanderings. I am Marlicia, and I have a guest with me today.
I'm Talia. I'm from Talia Nerds Out.
And as promised, threatened, however you want to look at it, with all the books I've had from Christmas onward and not podcasting a lot, we're doing another book haul.
Yes.
Okay. So this time I'm going to be a little heavy on religion and
Shocker.
a couple of other, I guess you would call them classics. The other books that I'm showing.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many books do you have, Talia?
Hold on, move this forward a little bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can wave 2.
And I think I have like 7 or something like that.
Okay, so
something like 7 or 10 or something like that. This is my first live, and it's actually Talia's got me set up on StreamYard. So if you're here, feel free to pop in and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. All right, I'm going to start with my classics, and I'm going to show them together because I still have plenty more in there. So I have always been a great fan of the Anne of Green Gables series. I've come to realize not all...
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Oh, Kim, haven't seen you in ages. It's good to see you. I have always been a big fan of Anne of Green Gables. I've come to realize recently, not necessarily all the rest of her stuff, but I do love her classic 8-volume Anne of Green Gables.
Ellen Montgomery.
Ellen Montgomery. Yes, I'm sorry. What did I say?
You just said Anne of Green Gables.
Oh,
I repeated
okay.
it.
Yeah. Everybody should know who. Okay. Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. And I had several of them. I have upstairs a book, and I probably should have brought them all down, but I didn't see the need. I should have in retrospect. The first book I have looks like it's one of the older ones. I mean, it's got a classic old, like 1950s or 1940s cover to it. But all the rest of them have what I consider the classic cover, well, almost all of them, which is this, which I got in the 70s. Okay. And I don't know if that's the girl who played, I think her name is Megan Fallows, who played Anne on the show. But this is what I consider to be the classic covers for Anne of Green Gables, because that's what I grew up with. And I didn't have this one. Upstairs, I have, I think, Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea, Ingleside, House of Dreams. I have all the ones except for the ones I have here. So 5 of them. I'm filling out my set. I could not get all the ones I needed, the 3 that were missing in this particular version.
Mm-hmm.
This one's in really good condition. I don't know if I got this. I think I got this from Thrift Books.
I think you did. I think you got all of them from Thrift
I think I got all because you were worried that I might not get the covers.
I was.
But the thing was, I said only one left. And when they had this picture with only one left, I
doesn't mean anything. You still got lucky.
But so I got all 3 of them.
Yeah, you still got pretty lucky. You're not guaranteed anything for covers for Thrift Books.
This one is the one I had. Rilla is the only one. I love this story. Rilla is the last in the series. Rilla of Ingleside. It's one of Anne's children. And I've never had a hard copy of this. I do have one on my wish list, but if I don't get it, it won't break my heart because this is the one that I grew up with. And so it's fine. It's the only paperback I have in the series, and it feels kind of nice in my hand. I don't know why I got rid of it. I don't know why I got rid of the other ones. I don't.
Because at the same time, you like that series, I have no idea why you would have gotten rid of them.
I don't remember getting rid of them. So, and then this one, Rainbow Valley, I don't.
We must have got rid of them with or Davina might have. No, because she has my.
She has your set. She would have given you the rest. Good. Definitely read them, Kim. Rainbow Valley. I don't remember how I had this version, but it wasn't this.
That's pretty cool cover.
This is a nice cover to it. I've never seen this cover before. And it's got a nice picture on the back. It's kind of, the light is kind of glaring. I apologize.
That's because you had that it might have been in a library or something, because it had that plastic cover.
Yeah, it has kind of a protective, the Rainbow Valley on the spine there. And this one is also, they're all in very good condition. And I got them all secondhand. There's a little bit of what appears to be maybe water damage, like maybe there was some flooding or something. You can feel it up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little bit bumpy.
Just a little bit bumpy. But other than that, it's in really, really good condition. And this is one of the ones I don't remember very, very well. It's the one that comes before Rilla of Ingleside, and I think it focuses mostly on the children.
Mm.
But Anne is in there enough to make it worth my while. And so, yeah. So those are my first books I wanted to share with you. I got my entire Anne of Green Gables. I don't care if I get any more of the Ellen Montgomery books, because to me, the ones that I sampled that were Ellen Montgomery books that weren't Anne were like Anne wannabes, and I was very
I know that
disappointed.
there's some people who at least say that New Moon, Emily of New Moon is decent. I vaguely remember it.
I tried Story Girl, and I didn't
Well,
like
Story
it.
Girl is definitely a different animal.
Story Girl reminded me very much of an Anne wannabe.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean that's definitely what she felt like.
yeah. So
I don't remember Emily of New Moon feeling that way, but I'm also not a huge Ellen Montgomery
I didn't
fan
read-
outside of Anne Green Gables.
I didn't
the
read
first one.
Emily of New Moon because I got so put off by Story Girl. So, but I do love the original 8, and I've got them right here.
Okay, so you want me to show one? So I've got
Sorry about the clattering.
here. I thought I had this one on Kindle, and I didn't even have it on Kindle. I think I borrowed it from the library at one point on Libby, and I just didn't have time to read it, or I wasn't in the right mindset, so I returned it. But this is The Science of Murder: The Forensics of Agatha Christie by Carla Valentine.
It sounds like you said The Science of Murder.
Oh no, murder. So, this is right up my alley with the mixture of mystery and science.
Is
Nice.
it forensics, or is it?
That's it's supposed to be essentially that.
I like the
Yeah, I was gonna say
print.
you'd like the you would like the
the pages are a little bright, but time will take care of that.
yeah. It's got some basic science. I don't know how detailed it gets. I mean, obviously it's a thick book. It's almost 400 pages, but I think it stops just. Oh, it is 400 over. Once you get into acknowledgments, you're over 400 pages. So it's a 400-page book. Yep,
it counts.
Yep, it does. Especially
400.
since I do read the acknowledgments. So, yeah, this is right up my alley.
Yes, it is.
And I thought I owned it, and I didn't.
Let me just finish this stitch. Otherwise, it will come undone. I do not wish it to come undone.
I'm almost done with one sock of weaving an end, and then I have to do all the ones for the other sock.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start now. I've got a lot of religion books coming up, so fair warning. Okay, this is called He Leadeth Me, An Extraordinary Testament of Faith by Walter J. Sisnick, S.J., and Daniel Flaherty. So this is a story of one man's spiritual odyssey and unflagging faith, which enabled him to survive an ordeal that wrenched his body and spirit to near collapse, captured by the Russian army during World War II, and convicted of being a Vatican spy. I'm not going to read the whole of the back because I want in the interest of time, and we have to do another book too for Taya. So this looks really, really good. He was 1904 to 1984.
And you wrote a couple books. That's just the first of them.
I can't read what it says under here, and I don't
Here,
want
Mom.
to. I don't want to tear.
Oh,
it.
I see. Yeah, it's not gonna let you read that.
I don't know if he. Yes, he is. He's being considered for sainthood in the Catholic faith. So that's
Servant of God.
Oh, this is cool because it has this is the one that has all kinds of notes.
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
It's got all kinds of notes in here, like somebody maybe took a class or was really just very
a reader like me.
Look at this.
Where I write.
I mean, there are notes all in the margin. Most of them are in pencil, but I'm looking forward as I read them to see what this person who was reading thought and how maybe how maybe it dovetails with what I think about what I'm reading. And most all of it's in pencil. And sometimes having a lot of this kind of stuff in a book can irritate me, but it seems like this person was very careful with the way they did things. And I can read what the person says in the margins. There's a little bit of pen in here, like maybe they read it a second time.
Right.
Or maybe somebody
they
else.
didn't happen to have their pencil with them.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading this. This looks like it's going to be very, very good.
Okay, so then next for me, it's
What do I do with my other books?
I've had this for a while. Like I'm not even quite sure when I picked this up. I just know I hadn't shown it yet. This is a memoir of Jane Austen and Other Family Recollections by J.E. Austen Lee. And this is her nephew's
Daughter?
memoir of
Oh.
Jane Austen.
Oh, her nephew's okay.
So this is considered the prime authority for her life.
I imagine it would be.
So I believe it's considered more definitive than the short biography that her brother wrote, which tried to like gentilify, even more than she already was. They wanted to maybe scrub some of the more acerbic edges, or
let her be who she is.
yeah. Well, Queen Victoria had the same problems with her daughters. I think her daughter, Beatrice, the youngest one, I think her name was Beatrice. She burned a lot of communications and stuff that she felt would make her mother look a certain way.
I get that.
Let's see. Kim saying that it's a bonus of buying secondhand books, that she loves having things in the used books. And we have another comment in here from Fernie. Fernie says, hi.
Hi, Fernie.
She recently picked up Bleedeth Me.
Oh, did you?
Bleedeth Me. So
okay.
Maybe you guys should do buddy read.
Yeah, maybe we should. Keep that in mind. Let me know when you start reading it.
I'm gonna go ahead and move back to the main view again. But you also have in here Henry Austen, Jane's brother's biographical notice from 1818 and his lesser known memoir of 1833. So you have multiple sources, although the main one is the one by her nephew, which I guess is considered the definitive. I heard about this from Arion Booksellers.
Okay. Yep.
So
shout out Arion.
Yes.
Okay. Now my next one, and I may start doubling up toward the end, but right now, this is called Spaces for Silence by and other essays by Mother Mary Frances PCC.
You hadn't shown that one yet?
No, I guess not. I thought I did. If I did, I apologize. But this one I got. There's a place called ICC, which teaches Catholic classes.
Institute of Catholic Culture, yeah.
Yeah,
for free.
Catholic College. It teaches classes for free.
College level
classes. And this one is no longer live. It's
you could take it at any point.
And I was able to find the book.
It's a self-directed course now.
It's only like, I think it's maybe 8 classes, maybe a little more.
Yeah, it's one of the shorter ones.
It's one of the shorter ones. And I'm looking forward to doing this because Spaces for Silence. I really feel the need for silence. Look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? It reminds me of the Teresa of Avila book, Interior Castles.
Oh, yeah.
You know the cover for this.
That is nice.
It's got a really nice feel to this book. And Fernie, if you're interested in the other book we were talking about, you might be interested in this one as well as ICC. Okay, so that's that one.
Okay, so next, another Jane Austen related. This actually came up because of the Inklings. So this author is David Cecil. He was an Inkling. Apparently he wasn't a terribly active Inkling, but he was an Inkling. And he wrote books on Lord Melbourne, Sir Walter Scott, William Cowper, Max Beerbohm, and the Cecils of Hartfield House.
Max Beerbohm? Really?
Max Beerbohm?
Wow.
I don't know who that is, Mom.
I have to see if it's who I think it is.
Okay.
Who wrote this?
This is David Cecil. He was an Inkling, just one of the lesser known ones.
Yeah, I don't remember him.
And Fernie says she's always interested in silence. But this was the book that I was like, well, I'll pick up the one on Jane Austen. I'm already interested in that, and then I get to read a lesser known Inkling.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a lot of pictures in it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got, your typical portrait kind of stuff. There were some really cool silhouettes that I went past earlier that now I can't find because I want to.
Because you want to find it, yep.
But it's just got a ton of different fun pictures. This feels like I got this used.
I love the pictures in it.
Oh yeah, they're just really nice.
What do you mean it feels like you got it used?
Well, like when you can set it flat
Oh, right.
and it stays open, it's this has been used. Like it immediately opened to this page here.
Somebody wanted that, yeah. Is that the center? Because sometimes you have the center.
It is the center.
Sometimes the center of the book, even a new book will open like that.
No, you're right. And I wanted to show, well, here's one silhouette. So yeah, this looks like it's not going to be probably as detailed as the one her nephew wrote, but it'll give an outside of the family point of view because, you know, to a certain extent, the family's going to give you there's the silhouette I was looking for.
That's cool.
To a certain extent, you're going to get the best view from the family, but to another certain extent, they might try to soften things a little bit, and this might give me having the two of them together might give me a more complete view.
Right.
So, and like I said, I get to read lesser known.
Okay.
Inkling.
This one is not religion or literature in terms of classics. This is a history, and it's David McCullough's 1776 winner. It's winner of the Pulitzer Prize, and it's got this nice little sticker that says celebrating 250 years of the USA. So
my version doesn't
edition.
have that on it.
Can you see that? There you go. So I'm looking for. I love the.
You haven't started it?
Not
you
yet.
just show your bookmarks.
Yes, I haven't started it yet. So the first one here, I think Ty got me these book parts.
I got you both of them.
There's a 200. I'm directionally challenged.
Well, that one's also a heavy bookmark.
250. You see that? Like
that one, unfortunately, is showing what I'd like to.
And
then being a bit darker than I wanted it to be.
This one.
I love these. This was such a cute set.
There's just one more chapter on the back. This says Happy 250th Birthday America.
Because I have an elephant one. We each have a couple from the set.
Yes.
I have an eagle.
I've got
a female bear. You've got a deer, you've got the male bear, and you've got the other elephant.
This has got really nice print, really nice spacing between the lines, so it's easy for people with aging eyes. Or look at this map, full color map.
I wouldn't expect any less of David McCullough.
And I love the Revolutionary War period.
Oh, look at that picture.
Look at those. Because as I may have mentioned here before, when I was in college, just before I got married, I'd had a job and they switched things up and I lost it because they were busing people in from the city to take those jobs. So I went to a Park Service job and I worked at Concord in Lexington and as a park ranger. So that was really fun. I do not regret losing that job because it gave me the opportunity to work giving tours at Concord and Lexington, doing the fiber optics things and all. I got to fire a musket.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I got to fire a musket. I know they took one out and showed us. I think I got to fire one. They might not have trusted us.
I mean, to be fair, would you?
Young kids that we were, you know. But so yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I've heard a lot about David McCullough.
Oh, that's right. You haven't. No, you read one. You read Brave Companions, or did you just pick up Brave Companions?
I don't remember.
You might not have read him yet. No, he's good. He's a great choice for reading American history. And Fernie says she started 1776, and she was like
good.
it.
You know, we might have some very similar interests. I'm going to keep an eye on her.
So let me then show.
Fernie, do you have a YouTube channel that I can kind of keep an eye on your stuff? Or do you just have like a Storygraph or a Goodreads or something like that?
This was, I think I did, either this was a free book or I got this for like very low amount of money. I can't remember which. This is Ron Chernow's Alexander Hamilton. I read his George Washington, which is even thicker than this one, because this one is,
I remember that one.
Like 800 pages. His Washington one is over 900 pages. And I had started off borrowing it on Kindle from Libby, ran out of time, borrowed an audiobook on Libby, was afraid I was going to run out of time, so I ended up buying the Kindle book. That was before I was really switching over to preferring more
Mhm.
of physical. But he puts a lot of effort and detail into it. And this is considered a definitive Hamilton biography. And I did most of his editions of Hamilton Now, of Alexander Hamilton Now, are going to reference the fact that this was the inspiration for the Broadway musical Hamilton. And actually, to give Lin-Manuel Miranda credit, he probably has done a lot to make kids interested in that era, and the facts do stick in your head from there. I'm interested in seeing how much creative license he took, but there are some things that I definitely remember when I'm reading that I look like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened in there. So even if he does that much, gets a kid interested in reading history, he's done something.
Okay, my next one.
Oh, okay, I thought you were connected to Piano Man's. That's she used her husband's channel.
Oh, okay. I thought I knew you from somewhere. I just didn't know where.
And I'm going to throw that up on the screen.
Yes.
I could have sworn that, yeah.
Because it seems just cursorily that we have similar interests, and I'd like to keep an eye on what you're reading.
I'm pretty sure you follow her.
I do follow her.
Or them, technically.
I don't know if I'm getting notifications, though.
We'll have to check your notifications.
Yeah. Okay, my next one is Romano Guardini's Meditations Before Mass and Sacred Science.
I have this as well.
2 spiritual classes. I think you got this for me. Did I buy it?
I got it for you because I wanted it for my... This was recommended by our class, the Sacred Silence.
Yeah. No.
Or Sacred Signs was. Sacred Signs was recommended, and I was like, well, it's less expensive to just pick up both of them. So I picked up both of them because it's 2 books in one. So I knew that you would want it too because it was mentioned in our class. So I picked it up for both of us. So you have one and I have one.
So this is...
Because you don't want to share a nonfiction book with me. I write in them.
You don't want to share it with me either. I underline and write.
And I do that as well. So it's one thing to share my mystery books, which I don't write in.
And this is Christian Classic. So this is a classic nonfiction. And it looks really good. It's not very long. It's only a little over 200 pages. And it looks like it's a very easy read in terms of like not worded difficult, worded hard to understand, or I didn't say that right. But
you worded that hard to understand.
Yeah, I worded it poorly. It's
this is worded in an understandable format. This is accessible.
Yeah, accessible is what I want. It looks like it's accessible. I haven't looked at it very closely.
Well,
it might be that it's very dense in meaning.
I found that one of his books I picked up at the same time I did this one had been on my list for like years. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know that I had this guy on my list for years. Apparently he writes stuff that's right up my alley.
I have
about liturgy and stuff.
I knew this name.
I had forgotten the name.
But Fernie, this might be interesting to you. Stillness, silence, and the word silence and hearing. So if you're interested in silence, apparently there's at least 3 chapters dealing with silence in here. So
okay, then my last book. This one was a free. I used this as a free book because I was like, I'm reading a lot of Revolutionary War history right now, American Revolution, and you can't read that era and avoid Thomas Jefferson. That's not right. He's too important of a figure. But I didn't want to spend a lot. I don't like Jefferson very much. So I was like, I don't want to spend any money on him. But this was a free thrift books credit. So am I glad that I got the book?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The pages are heavenly. They are so soft. Like, it makes the book worth having.
I don't like the feel of the cover as much as mine.
Well, let's go ahead and feel the...
Yeah, that's nice.
This is it's a nice book.
This almost feels like the equivalent of polished cotton. Do you remember polished cotton? Anybody old enough to remember polished cotton? That's it's a fabric.
Oh, okay.
So you do,
so you got this really nice sketch on the inside, and the pages, you can't feel it, but they're so soft. They're smooth. And if I think the edges are rough.
Yeah, well, that's what
they're rough cut.
You must have rough cut edges. It gives it substance.
So it'll make reading about someone who I'm not terribly fond of a little bit more enjoyable because the book itself will be an enjoyable experience. I might have to just stick to, if I write it at all, it'll be in pencil,
Right.
not highlighting. So I kind of feel like it's wrong to highlight these lovely pages.
Yeah.
And I might make use of my sticky notes as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is by John Meacham, winner of Pulitzer Prize, Thomas Jefferson, The Art of Power. So not this year, but
Okay, this one is called Sacred Space, House of God, Gate of Heaven.
where's my needle?
And this has several different
I have
authors
this one
in
as
it.
well.
Timothy Radcliffe. Did I get this one for you?
No, I got it for you because
Because I know I got a couple of these for you, but
I got that one for you. The reason I know for sure is because it has Eamon Duffy
yeah.
and Michelle P. Brown. That's had my name written all over for
Well,
that.
yeah, if I picked it up.
And I picked it up from eBay.
I
My copy
I
came
had this
with
on my list.
my copy came in not only with an inscription, but it had a postcard from a guy to a young man who was joining either a monastery or
Mhm.
something. So I have his postcard in there.
This is the weirdest picture. So this is several people writing, and I'm really looking forward to reading this.
I can tell you for a fact that Eamon Duffy and Michelle P. Brown, you can absolutely trust their
Mhm.
scholarship. They are two of my favorite medievalists.
Look at this. This is illuminated manuscript.
I don't recognize the other names, but that just means I've picked up more people that I can
He sounds familiar.
possibly like read now that I've seen them
Timothy Radcliffe.
bunched together.
But this has a few pictures in it. Most of them are black and white, which really kind of perturbs me because they should be in color because it looks like they're illuminated manuscripts. But at least we have the pictures, unlike some of them that are art books that don't have any pictures.
You mean like my Michelle P. Brown Christian art book that's
Yes.
not The Lion's Companion?
See, look at that. That some kind of a tapestry or something.
I'll be able to tell you if you look at
It should be color. It should be color.
That comes from the Lindisfarne Gospels, most likely. Yep. Lindisfarne Gospels. That's one of their like intro pages.
Yeah.
It's a considered a carpet page, I believe is what they call it.
That's why I said that, because it looks like a carpet.
Yeah,
But
but that's from the Lindisfarne Gospels.
It's just that should be in color, not in black and white. But I know it costs a lot to do color.
And the only reason why I recognize I actually have a full on book that Michelle Brown wrote on the Lindisfarne Gospel. That's probably her chapter.
And I'm actually really excited that that I have these pictures, even if they are black and white. I mean, this must be beautiful.
Yeah, because at least you have a picture.
That must be beautiful in color.
What
I
is
mean, I don't. It's
Lindisfarne Gospel.
Yeah.
you're still in the Lindisfarne Gospel chapter.
I don't know. I just
But
I'm just flipping.
again, Lindisfarne
Yeah.
Gospel. I have a full book on
Yeah,
Lindisfarne
Michelle Brown.
Gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because she wrote my book on Lindisfarne Gospels. It's like this thick and it's this tall. I'm like halfway through and I took a break because I wanted to finish. I had to finish that or Stripping of the Altars, and I chose Stripping of the Altars, which is by Eamon Duffy, who's also in this book.
Mhm. So yeah, this looks like it'll be really good.
Yeah, no, that I would trust their scholarship, and anyone who's associated with them, I would trust just by association. Okay. Is that all for you, or do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll just wave the couple that I have that I've got here.
Why are you just gonna wave them?
Well, because these are the pattern books.
Oh, okay.
So if you want more details on these books, we just finished doing a channel
Our knitting
a
podcast.
knitting podcast, and this is at the end of our knitting podcast where we look through the patterns. But I have tube socks and knit 2 socks in one. So these are afterthought everything socks. So those are my last ones for this channel.
Okay, this one I saw this one, and I've been trying not to do things like, oh, I want that. I saw this one come up for pre-order or whatever it was. I said, I have to have this book.
I think it was pre-order at the time.
Yes. It's called Jesus, I Surrender Myself to You, The Life of Don Dolindo Ruotolo.
Is he up for priesthood? For
I think
sainthood?
I think he is. I think he's venerable.
Mhm.
I'm not positive. But this is the man. I thought he was spiritual director for Padre Pio, but I'm not sure now. But I know Padre Pio would say to visitors to himself, why are you here? There's a saint over there in Don Dolindo Ruotolo. And he wrote this prayer called the Surrender Novena that I say one paragraph every day instead of doing it like, in other words, I don't just do the 9 days. I continually do the prayer.
Mhm.
And this is him as an older man. And this is
And obviously from the same general area of the world as
yeah, they're
Padre
right.
Pio.
They were
It sounds like they were like right down the street
right
from
down
each other.
almost right down the street. I mean, they were both from Italy. And so someone else who is very familiar with these two might be able to correct us. But this is just amazing. And I'm quite sure that while reading this, although I'll be focusing on Don Dolindo, I'm sure we're going to hear some things about Padre Pio in here as well. But it looks like, as it should be, it's focusing on Don Dolindo.
As a biography on him.
Yeah.
Should.
Oh, pictures in the back. Lots of pictures in the back. Photos.
Well, yeah, of course it makes sense because he's
servant of God, Father Dolindo Ruotolo. So here. It looks like they kept all their pictures in the back because they have a section called photos.
Okay, well, that's at least you know where they're at. A lot of times they'll put them in the middle of the book, or like some history books, if they're thick enough, they'll have pictures, more text, and then another block of pictures.
I don't know what this is. I have to look to see later on. It looks like various little things that he kept, holy cards, maybe letters or something. I'm looking forward. This is put out by Town Books. Oh, look at that.
It probably doesn't have much of a smell because I think it's a newer book.
It has a new book smell.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes new books have a very strong new book smell. It's almost as strong
as old book
smell. Okay, here you see Father Dolindo and Padre Pio.
That's a young Padre Pio.
Yes, the younger Padre Pio. So he must, unless the pictures were taken at different times, he must have been older than Padre Pio.
Take a peek. Oh, you're starting to see some gray there for Padre Pio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us. They both were able to buy locate, apparently.
Oh, were they both?
Okay.
I don't know anything about Don Dolindo except that the prayer came to him from Jesus. So this is just a wonderful book. I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm so excited. When I saw that come out, I was like, I have to have it. If Padre Pio recommends him, amen. Amen. Absolutely for Fernie, right?
It is Fernie, yeah.
I can't see very well with these particular glasses. I am wearing glasses, but my new ones are coming in. So
oh, okay.
And then the other ones are the ones that are my current ones are my purse.
Okay, so anything else? I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
Yes, ma'am. I showed everything.
I have a few here still, so I'll do these two together. This one is the life and this is another one. They came in quick succession. This is the life and martyrdom of Saint Peter and Saint Paul.
I think they have that on a wish list.
By Saint Abdias of Babylon.
His feast is coming up pretty soon.
Who
is
Abdias?
Yeah, I think he either just had memorial or he has one coming up pretty soon because I noticed it the other day.
This is a contemporary of Saints Peter and Paul, and he's writing about them. So this is the book, the little book, and it's by Tan Books. Very nice printing in here. And I'm looking, kind of blowing it out. I'm sorry, you can't really see. It's just print, but it's a very nice book put out by Tan Books. I love the cover. And so this is just I guess it's his thoughts about Peter and Paul. I haven't read it. I was just so excited about the fact that there was a contemporary who was writing about that wasn't a gospel writer, or something. Because we don't have anything on contemporary, do we? That's Peter and Paul?
Ourselves? No.
Yeah. So this is going to be good. I just have a couple more here. Oh, no. Wait, this one first. Okay. This is a really big classic.
And I have this one as well.
I didn't care for this.
Oh, no, I don't have this one. I'm sorry if that was a different book.
This is by Brother Lawrence of the Resurrection. It is a very good book. There's another one of my patriotic little bookmarks.
Make sure that when you do unhaul it, you end up reclaiming your bookmark.
This, and I thought about keeping it still, but I have so many things on abandonment and the presence of God, and I didn't care for this.
Well, it might be good. You mentioned we mentioned about things that can go to the library for.
Yeah, we have a church library that's starting up. Well, it's been started up for now about 6 months, and they still need some. So this one might go. This is also by Tan Books. This is considered a classic, and but not everybody likes the same things, and I didn't really care for this one.
But it's not up your alley.
Not my alley, but it wasn't horrible. I mean,
no, it just wasn't your preference.
It wasn't like I couldn't read it or anything. I just, I did finish it.
Just like not everybody can read Augustine or Teresa of Avila
feel the cover on this.
Well, let me put my needle through the
this book, both Talia and I are part of the Pauline.
Yes, we discussed whether or not that's going to be our next read together or
Yes.
not.
Both Talia and I are members of the Pauline family. Your daughter's the St. Paul, and that kind of thing. She's an Annunciationist. I am an Institute of the Holy Family member. So Paul is very important to us. And I saw this. I was like, yes, please.
Dad picked up for you as this prize.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I picked up mine.
Yes,
because of yours.
You're
Yours
right.
was
You're right. You're right.
Gift. It was a anniversary gift or something.
I think I had this on my wish list, but Daddy said Daddy said that he saw it on his own.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I took it off my list because I wasn't sure he would, but anyway, this was a very good
because we discussed reading this one together.
Yes,
we'll be reading it for a while, but
it's by Father Waldemar Krostowski.
That's a Polish name for anything.
Yeah. Forward by Gerhard Cardinal Mueller. So I know the Cardinal.
I know the name Cardinal Mueller.
It's got really nice print in it. It is a long book. This is a
hefty. Okay, we'll be reading that one for a while.
This is
at one reading a week. But yeah, we'll be reading that for a while.
If you include everything in here, it's almost 700 pages. When you include the index, the last index page is 786. About the author is 787. Sophia Institute Press 788. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, you're talking about the blank pages.
700 pages. But the blank pages in this, I'm not intending on giving this up. Blank pages will be used for notes, maybe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And this really, really looks like I'm looking. Oh, look at this map, Taya.
Oh, nice. I seem to remember seeing that. Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a chance to look at this.
I flipped through mine briefly. I might even flip through yours before I picked up mine.
There are some really nice pictures in here.
I think that's what decided me. Okay, we obviously are going to read this together.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful pictures.
We'll be reading for like the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. And my last one was actually a gift from Talia for my Mother's Day or anniversary.
I can't remember.
This one, Talia.
This was the anniversary.
The Orthodox Study Bible. And this was mentioned in our class as well, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. The Orthodox Study. This is a beautiful, beautiful Bible.
And I knew you would kill me if I didn't get you one too.
I get a lot of things because she gets her own.
Yes.
Just like you get a lot of things because look at these pictures. You have to be really careful with the pages though, because they're very thin.
Yes, they are.
I felt like I was going to tear it just now.
Yeah, be careful.
Very careful with this because it's got this will not be written in.
No,
it will not have sticky notes on it because I'm not sure the sticky notes will come off. The notations, the explanatory notes on the bottom of each page.
They're like the church fathers, I believe.
But regardless, I can read them.
Yeah.
They're not so small that I cannot read them. Can you see that? I can't really see because the book's in front of me. But so this is very,
and it's got a lot of icons in it because it's Byzantine tradition.
Yes. This is the resurrection of Christ by the hand of Robin Armstrong. And a lot of times they don't call this drawing or painting. They call it writing.
Writing icon.
You write an icon. You don't draw an icon. So there. So yeah, that's my book haul for this podcast, this live stream.
So yes, we'll be closing this one to start the one on my channel.
Right. We thank you for joining us on my Marlicia's Meanderings, for our meanderings.
We see Fernie and Kim in the chat, but also I think we have a couple of other people who are
anyone who joined us, thank you for joining us. And
anyone after the fact.
Right, anyone after the fact. And if you want to continue with us, in a few minutes, we're going to be switching over to Talia's podcast, Talia's live stream over at Talia Nerds Out. So thank you again for joining us for our meanderings, and we wish you a very blessed day.
God bless.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.